Tuchel's praise for Mount and why he has full support from the boss. Thomas Tuchel says it is a pleasure to coach a player like Mason Mount due to his positive attitude both on and off the field. Mount hit half a century of goal involvements for Chelsea at the weekend, with his 2 assists in our FA Cup quarter-final win against Middlesbrough taking his tally to 25, level with his number of goals for the club. It is always a pleasure to work with Mason because he is the kind of guy who comes with a smile on his face to every single training session, Tuchel said when speaking about the midfielder. It is always 100% in matches, he accepts every challenge and that is why it is so nice to work with him. Mount has featured 67 times for Tuchel's Blues, the most by any player in the current squad. The Bavarian says the England international has the club's coaching staff's full support because of his desire to hone and develop his game every single day. The boss believes it is his attitude both on and off the pitch which has contributed to his impressive success so early on in his Chelsea career. He is full of quality and he has a blue heart, added Tuchel. Mason loves the club, he loves Chelsea. That is how he plays and that is why he has our full support. He is always switched on and ready to push himself to the limit and that is the foundation as to why he gets our full support, because he deserves it. Real Madrid have made Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel their #1 target to replace Carlo Ancelotti. Chelsea could be set to face a battle to keep Thomas Tuchel at Stamford Bridge with both Manchester United and Real Madrid reportedly eyeing moves for the German. The former Paris Saint-Germain boss' future in West London has been called into question over recent weeks amid huge uncertainty over Chelsea's ownership. It has previously been reported that the Red Devils could consider the German as they attempt to find a successor for compatriot Ralf Rangnick, although Mauricio Pochettino appears to be the front-runner for the Old Trafford job. Now, it is being claimed that Tuchel is being eyed by Real Madrid should the Spanish giants elect to move on ex-Chelsea boss Carlo Ancelotti. According to Sport, Los Blancos president Florentino Perez has shortlisted the Champions League winner should he elect to move Ancelotti on at the end of the season. Despite seemingly having the Spanish giants on track to win La Liga come the end of the season, he has come under pressure with the 4-0 humbling at the hands of great rivals Barcelona at the weekend. He has reportedly been given no guarantees that he will be in charge come the end of the campaign and only a couple of conditions will see him retain his job, despite penning a contract until 2024. Tuchel's current Chelsea contract is set to run until the summer of 2024 and he recently reaffirmed his commitment to the Blues amid ongoing uncertainty over the club's ownership. He said, "There's no doubt I'll stay until the end of the season. Absolutely. We just have to wait and we still have to go day by day because everything can change. As you know, the situation is clear, the club's for sale, and hopefully, it will go through to sort things out and give us a perspective. But it's pure speculation and I have no further information than you already have." Chelsea star with expiring contract waiting for club's new owners before decision. Antonio Rudiger is waiting to see whether the next Chelsea owners are prepared to offer him a new contract, it has been claimed in Italy. The 29-year-old centre-back will be out of contract in the summer and for the moment, he is slated to leave Chelsea on a free transfer. Chelsea cannot offer him a new deal as long as they do not have new owners in place, but negotiations had stalled before the current situation due to Rudiger's wage demands. Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain are interested in signing him and Juventus have reportedly agreed on a contract with the defender already. However, according to Sky Italia, Rudiger is yet to take the final call on whether to move on from Chelsea in the summer. The German is now waiting for the change of guard at Chelsea and the arrival of the new owners. The centre-back wants to understand whether the next set of Chelsea owners would be prepared to offer him a new deal. He is keen to wait for Chelsea before considering offers to move to another club in the summer. Chelsea were unwilling to match Rudiger's wage demands, but that could change under new owners. Jose Mourinho is keen on signing Charly Musonda when he leaves Chelsea in the summer. The Belgian attacker, 25, joined the Blues Academy in 2012 when Roberto Di Matteo was first-team boss. All 7 of his first-team appearances and solo goal came in the 2017-18 season under Antonio Conte. He was shipped out on loan to Real Betis, Celtic and Vitesse but suffered horror cruciate ligament damage with doctors only giving him a 20% chance of playing again. The ex-Anderlecht ace spent 2 years on the sidelines but battled back to return to Chelsea training and feature for the under-23s. However, in November Musonda revealed on Instagram that he will become a free agent and leave the club once his contract expires at the end of the season. Even if Chelsea wanted to keep him, their current sanctions prevent new contracts from being signed anyway. After opening up on that emotional time, the Belgian U21 international has been working hard to keep sharp and put himself in the shop window for the summer. And according to Goal, Roma are interested in snapping him up on a free transfer. Mourinho, Chelsea boss between 2013 and 2015 when Musonda was with the youth teams, has formed a relationship with the Fit Again star. However, Roma may face competition from Hellas Verona for his signature. Emerson is expected to return to Chelsea after his loan spell at French club Lyon. The Bluesman has been on loan at the League One side since the beginning of the season, having been a member of the first-team squad at his parent club last season. However, he is now set to return to West London at the end of the campaign. According to Sebastian Dennis, Emerson is expected to return to Chelsea. It is believed that his wages are too much for Lyon to pay, and the player himself does not want to stay at the club. As a result, they are already looking at finding a replacement for him, either a permanent addition or another loan signing. Emerson was linked with a return to the Blues in the January transfer window as a result of their injury issues at the time, but a move failed to materialize, even though the player himself wanted to move back to West London. The Italian defender has made 28 appearances in all competitions for Lyon so far this season, scoring once and assisting twice. He has also featured once for Chelsea in the current campaign, making a 4-minute cameo off the bench in their Premier League opening game against Crystal Palace. Emerson joined the Blues from Roma at the beginning of 2018, and has made a total of 71 appearances for the West London side, with 2 goals and 5 assists to his name in all competitions. N'Golo Kante leaves France camp due to personal reasons. N'Golo Kante left the France national team camp on Tuesday due to personal reasons, according to reports. The Chelsea midfielder joined up with the Les Blues for their upcoming internationals against Ivory Coast and South Africa. However, after linking up with the national team earlier this week, the 30-year-old has had to pull out temporarily. As per RMC Sports, Kante had to leave the rally on Tuesday for personal reasons. Whether Kante will return to Didier Deschamps' camp for the 2 matches is unclear. However, if it is possible, he will rejoin his teammates. Reece James also withdraw entirely from the England squad for their games against Switzerland and Ivory Coast as he continues to recover from injury at Cobham. The decision came after Thomas Tuchel asked Petr Cech to make the recommendation to Gareth Southgate to allow him to not be involved. Romelu Lukaku makes Cristiano Ronaldo admission amid Serie A success last season. Chelsea striker Romelu Lukaku has made an admission on Cristiano Ronaldo after his Serie A success last season. The Bluesman returned to the West London side in the summer and became the club's record signing, joining from Inter Milan. He won the league title with his former side in the previous campaign, but has struggled to replicate the form he showed in Italy whilst being at Chelsea this season. Speaking in an interview, via Football Italia, Lukaku spoke on the being named as the best Serie A player of last season, as well as the influence of Ronaldo, who was playing for Juventus last year. The club, Inter, always backed us, and so did the fans, who I want to thank. Being ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo is something that doesn't happen every day. To me, he is one of the best 3 players in football history. He also brought me to a different level because he does great things. I am really happy to be included in the Serie A top 11 for last season. I want to thank all those who voted for me and the team that helped me a lot, the coach and his staff. It was the team's achievement, and it's an honor to be in the top 11. Since making his return to the world and European champions, Lukaku has made 34 appearances in all competitions for the Blues, with 12 goals and 2 assists to his name. He scored in the 2-0 win against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup on Saturday, with Chelsea now facing Crystal Palace in the semi-finals in April.
That is all just news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.